You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God, don't give me, don't.
What?
Hey, guess what?
What?
You, sir, are live.
Okay, hey. You didn't give me a chance to get in the middle.
What are you, sponsored by McDonald's
I'm
now? What
trying-
is that?
That's how I get rid of the logo. I've been trying to do it every single time. Anyways, welcome. We're live. Welcome to OnSet. I'm Daniel Norton. We got Casey over here today. Woo. Seth on the Mighty Mixer. Celebrity guest audience member, Vanessa Joy. And you guys are all celebrities too, why not? So welcome to OnSet. Today we're going to talk about shooting to a layout. I get this question a bit, you know, because everybody's out there, you're starting, you're building your portfolio, you're doing whatever, but if you want to be a commercial photographer, you don't just take good pictures and they get paid, right? You need to generally take the picture that people want, right? So oftentimes when you're doing a commercial project, you are given some kind of a layout that you need to work to, whether it be a magazine cover, whether it be you know, an advertisement. In this case, we're going to make a poster. And I'm just going to kind of walk through the process of kind of getting that going and how you think about it, you know, on some level. So if you have questions, please ask, and I will do my best to answer. And yeah, I will try to name all the equipment I'm using, but I usually forget. So if you want to know what something is, please ask me. And yeah. So today we're going to create a, well, I'll show you. We're going to create a, oh, that's not the right one. I've used this before. So we're going to make a, this is a computer. We're going to make basically a poster, right? So we've got essentially, now this is a child, it's a stock image. This is not uncommon, right? When you are given a layout, oftentimes they pull some stock image because a lot of advertising agencies have stock libraries that they can pull from. They don't want to use a stock image though because they don't want that picture to end up being on the competitor's thing or whatever. So they want something like this, and we're giving them the general idea of the layout. So what we're going to get is we want a picture of a young lady, not a child, so that part's different, right? We have Casey, she's a little bit older. This is actually Casey when she was like, how old is that girl? 10? That's totally Casey. Let's see a picture of you when you were younger.
I don't look too far off.
Yeah, that's probably it, right? So, but basically, we want a young lady, we want her with a record. Of course, this girl probably has no idea what a record is. She's just in the picture. Casey listens to records all the time because she's a hipster, and right, and yeah. So we're going to create a picture of her with the record, and we want to leave space for the titles. We want to leave space for the text. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a function of Capture One to do that. So basically, what we've got here in Capture One is in this section here. This is the overlay section, and what we can actually do is import in. We can import in that photo if we want. However, I was smart enough to ask the art director, because I made the thing, not me, for it without the girl in there, right? And what we've got now is a TIFF file that is transparent, and you're not gonna see it right now because it's not there. And what we're gonna get is just the text and stuff. So when we end up shooting, we'll be able to lay it out to make sure we have enough space so that the pose that we choose, the way we cut the thing is not gonna be a problem for us. Probably just shoot a picture. Take a picture? Yeah, hold the camera. Oh, it's not even on. You couldn't take a picture. I set you up for failure there. Okay. All right, so we can see that, you can see my text and stuff here. And what we can do, we can grab this little hand tool here. We can actually move this around. I'm moving the entire layout here.
Is your brightness all the way up?
Let me bring my brightness up. I can't do anything. Oh, yeah, I can. There we go. Yep, it is. There we go. We can adjust the scale, so I'll make it a little smaller. And we're good to go. All right, so we know now that's going to be there. So whatever image we shoot, we're going to see on top of it our layout. This is not uncommon for magazine covers and stuff like that, so you can leave yourself some space. Yeah, questions about that? That was pretty easy. That was supposed to take 15 minutes, so just hang out for a minute.
Can you do that in Lightroom?
Can I do that in Lightroom? I cannot.
No, you can't.
No, I don't think so. Which is kind of irrelevant because you really can't tether into Lightroom. Sorry, okay. All right, so watch my tethering video if you want to know about that. All right, so anyways, let's make this shot. So we know we want to shoot, we got pretty loose direction. You'll sit there, Casey?
You should reference that tethering.
Yeah, so I did actually do a video. Don't sit on the record, please. You can sit there, but just don't sit on the actual record. So What am I doing? Oh yeah, I did a tethering video about, what, 2 months ago? So if you want to know more about Capture One and tethering, you can check that there in Lightroom and stuff. So, but I'll go through it as much as I can. It's on Adorama TV, which is probably where you're watching. And Facebook, so it's on both places. Cool. Okay, so we've got her there. We know that we want her kind of wearing headphones, kind of lined up on the record player. You can put the record on there if you want. I just have a record we're going to put on there. And we're not actually going to listen to it because we didn't pay for the copyright of the music, so we can't have any music. Sorry, guys. But plus, there'd be no music in the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry too much about my lighting yet. I'm just going to take my camera and I'm going to turn my flashes off for a second. I'm just going to put it in aperture priority. Why not? We're really breaking the rules here. All right, I'm in aperture priority. I'm just going to get the basic composition down before I do anything, right? Because I don't want to put a bunch of lights up and then take a picture and then I got to move everything because the composition is bad. So I'm on a tripod. Right? And why am I on a tripod? Because I want to basically lock in everything. So I'm going to get myself more or less where I want to be. And I'm not going to overly worry about that stuff. All right, so I'm basically just taking the camera and I'm looking through. I have a general idea. You know, again, I know I want to leave space above. So I'm going to go, this is 24 to 70 on here. I think I'm going to go around 50-ish. Yeah, that's right, around 50-ish. Because I want it to look normal. I don't want too much compression. All right, so this is the general layout. And we'll just have her look at me. Hey, Casey. I'm not going to white balance it yet. That's a very long exposure. Holy cow. There you go, done. All right, so thanks for coming, guys. Next week, we're going to do the... Wow, okay. That's interesting. All right, that's actually not terrible. Okay, so I can crank my ISO. Here, hold on. Let's not make it ridiculous. But that's good enough for my composition. You know, so I think it's decent. I'm going to have you lean into it a bit and slightly this way. Yeah. And it's still really long because I didn't change it because I was just talking and I didn't actually do anything because she'll stay really still because Casey's good like that. Did she move like 20 times? No, she did pretty good. All right, so I'm looking now. Okay, so we've got a few things going on. I think that we want to see her head a little bit more because again, you're going to make your adjustments, right? They showed you a layout, but you need to make it look good, right? So we've got a couple of options here. I think what I'm going to do is actually come up a little bit higher and get a little more space above her head. Indeed. Okay.
My brain thinks very strangely.
All right. All right, so the reason why I'm doing this now and I'm not setting up my lighting first is because I'm a natural light photographer. No, the reason why I'm doing this now is because I don't want to get everybody in position and then have to relight it. So I want to get a general composition first. Since my composition is really, really important because I'm going to a layout, I need to get that composition down before I set up any lighting. So the other thing I'm going to do here is, because for some reason my opacity is not 100%. There we go. That makes me feel better. Okay, so I'm going to do this too. I'm going to have you put your weight slightly on your left side. Yeah, there we go. And I came a little taller. I also raised my ISO just now, and that's just so that she doesn't have to sit there for 27 minutes.
Do you set your aspect ratio to publication?
Yeah, you would set your aspect ratio to the publication, exactly. In this case, I just made it simple for myself and left it 2:3 for the...
And they like your teacher.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so we've got some space there. She looks a little bitter, but other than that, we're good. She's like, punk rock. All right, so...
Reminds me of prom night.
I'm going to have you lean even more on your right shoulder because we can see some of the text coming through your head in a weird way. Yeah, there we go. Plus, you got to be chilling, right? You're chilling, just like you're in Williamsburg. There we go. Yeah. See, she's in Williamsburg. She's looking cool. Again, I'm not worried about the exposure. I'm not worried about the white balance. I'm not worried about anything right now. All I'm worried about. Plus, that's an Instagram filter, which I will sell if you go to my website, and you're basically good. All right, so we basically have her in spot. Now let's light her up, right? We know this is not supposed to be realistic. We're not in a room, right? We're not trying to make it look real. We have a plain background. We just want it to look decent. So now we're gonna light stuff. So whenever we light things, as you guys know, I'll take it out of aperture priority. By the way, the other day I learned how to put this camera in aperture priority, so you'll probably see that a lot now. What does that sound? I'm gonna set my ISO at 100 because 100 is the lowest ISO within the normal range. I'm gonna put my shutter speed at 250 because that's my sync speed, and then I'm going to pick an aperture that will get all the light removed from the space. In this case, f8. I might go f11, but I don't think so. Perfect. All right, so now we got no light in the space. None of the light from the space is affecting our shot. Now we can work, right? Now I'm gonna light it. So I think I've decided to use this light because it's right here. This is a Profoto B1X. It is fitted? Modified, okay. Equipped with a 2-foot octagon and a grid. It's in my A group. I'm gonna bring it up and we're gonna basically, this is gonna be our key light. I'm just putting the modeling light on so I can see how it's falling. That's kind of good. Yeah, that's good. It makes our eyebrows go. All right, now we're gonna use a light meter to set up our lights. Could use TTL, but. Oh, okay, thanks. I'm setting my ISO at 100 and my shutter speed at 250. Okay. Oh, it's in that weird mode that I do not know why, but it doesn't really matter. Where it only does certain shutter speeds. See? There we go. It's working now. The weird mode meaning I didn't press the button correctly. All right, so we're at 100 ISO. We're at 250 of a second. We're going to do a light meter reading. What do I want to get on the meter?
F8.
F8, exactly. Why F8? Because that's what my camera's set at, right? Now I'm going to turn off my other lights because I do have other lights. When doing an advertising project, you always want to use a lot of lights. We know why.
It's on channel 7.
Ah, channel 7 is the store channel.
Well, I had to turn it on to that because I was getting some fire.
Okay. This is on channel 7. We're going to change it to channel 3 because channel 3 is my channel. This is going to be 3A. Okay. All right, so since I don't know what the power of the light needs to be set at, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put it in the middle. Why? I can adjust up and down pretty easily from there. If I put it all the way to full power and it's way too strong, I'm going to have to keep dialing down. So, here we go. A lot of false starts here. We got it though, right? Casey doesn't know she's listening to the music. She's rocking out. Huh. Oh, is that modeling light on? All right. That does not sound right. According to this, it's 2/8 right now, so I'm gonna bring the pressure up. That seems really low. Could be though. There we go, 8. All right, so we're getting F8. Let's see what we get. One light, 2-foot octa grid. This is the money shot, as they say. I don't know who says that, but somebody, right? Right? And now we've got a little bit of mood, we got some shape, right? Everything's lit up. The vinyl has that nice reflection on it. Somebody's gonna ask me how to get rid of that. You don't wanna get reflections off things that are reflective. Otherwise they won't look like a record, right? So I do not wanna get rid of that before you ask. I'm not doing it. She looks pretty decent. That looks like a decent exposure. It's a little dark in there and she's flat because it's just one light, right? So we're gonna add some shape by adding additional lights to that, right? Questions so far? Simple? It's probably gonna be easier than I thought. I better drink coffee slower.
Oh,
All right. All right, so I wanna fill the room with light. I wanna give a little bit of fill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this V flat here. This is from V flat World. V flat World. That's their theme song. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bounce light into this giant board, not made in Brooklyn. They made in Long Island. And it's going to light up the background. This is a Profoto D2. That's in my C group, as it would be.
can you just tell them this is not?
Yeah, that light there is not in play yet, the B10, but it will be. You can actually take it off if you want.
It's like there's so much stuff to get confused.
Yeah, I know, there's a lot of stuff going on. We do that. All right, so I want to light my background, right? I'm going to start off with getting the background on exposure with the foreground because then it'll look the way it looks, but I think I'll make it a little bit darker in the end, but we'll start here. So I'm going to take my light meter. I'm not going to stand here, right? Why? Because this is my light source. I'm standing in front of it, so I want to be on this side, right? All right, that's 4. I'm going to raise the light. 2 stops, roughly. 8-1, perfect. All right, so now both lights are reading the same. So let's see what that looks like. We may have time for bonus content.
Secret tracks, you mean?
What's that?
Secret tracks?
Secret tracks, yeah.
You can play backwards like records.
We could play it backwards. All right, so here we go. She's looking like, yeah, I buy records all the time, especially on record store day. All right, boom, background's lit. All right, that's not bad. Now she's a little bit brighter too, right? Because light's bouncing off the board, it's reflecting and giving her fill. I kind of like it. It's a little bit bright for me. So, although I like the background. So, you know, I want to, do we have a, we don't have a silk.
I got, actually, I might have. How big do you want it?
Something just to kind of like, I don't know, 2 foot maybe?
You know what I do have?
Or even diffusion.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah. All right, so what's happening here is that my light, so I can do a couple of things. So what's happening is the light on Casey, I'm gonna mess this up, but I'm gonna touch it. I'm not touching it. He'll kill me if I touch it. Basically, the light on her, oh, it is on, well, it's there, but not on the, okay, boom. That is the Gavin Hoey,
The Gavin Hoey size.
Gavin Hoey sized flashpoint. It's called flashpoint or glow diffuser. Okay, so what's happening here? She's bright on her headphone, right? And I want to knock it down. Well, why don't I just use a flag, right? I could use a flag. That would keep the light off of her, right? Because there's a lot of questions about flags. A flag will kill all the light. I like the light on her. It's just too bright. I can't turn it down in power because if I do, then my background will get dark. So a diffuser is not only going to make the light source bigger and softer, which is fine, but it's just going to cut it down a bit. So that's what we're going to do there. I'm probably just going to go like this with it for now.
You want me to put on that stand and clamp it?
Yeah, probably have to put it on a stand, but let's see. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine for now. Let's just see what it does. She's waiting for it to fall. There we go, right? Smooths it out, makes it a little bit less bright. We got a little bit of a line, so we're gonna have to feather it a bit more. Or if we had an open-ended one, which we don't.
I can only have so much.
I know.
Jeez.
So when you buy like the actual ones from Matthews and stuff, they have what's called open-ended. And open-ended is just that. It doesn't have a solid end, so you can feather it easier. So since this isn't open-ended, I'm gonna have to compromise. Maybe do this. We'll try it. Because the thing is, you can't have everything. We don't all do our photo shoots inside camera stores. There we go. That's fine, but I'm gonna just need maybe a stand to hold it on now. Or a clamp.
You want to clamp it?
Yep. I don't know where I'm gonna clamp it.
You want to do it off the bill?
I think I'll need another stand, I guess.
You want to throw a stand around?
Yeah, please. Thanks, Seth. I know, this was extra. I wasn't planning on it. See, things take longer, right? I thought it was gonna be done early. I'd have dinner. I already ordered a pizza. It's on the way.
No, because you're lazy.
I am lazy. I'm a little lazy.
A little lazy? Wait, are you going to use the B10? Can I just use that C-stand?
I am gonna use the I'll use it eventually, but you can take the C-stand. I'm gonna just use it with, yeah, it's fine. Here you go. All right, we got a C-stand going on over here.
So we can stack it.
Yeah, C-stands are a more expensive rental item, so we definitely want to use that whenever possible. So regular light stands they throw in with the lights, but the C-stand you can charge for. Questions? I'm not saying anything. When somebody's helping you out, you can't say anything. Nothing fell down, as long as my record doesn't break. I don't want to break the record. No? Sorry. Damn it. Come on, I'm trying over here. Questions so far? It was kind of angled too, I think.
You want it in farther like that?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know either. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That looks pretty good.
Well, I can make it with monolight on. Yeah, that's good. Well done. There we go. Yeah, she's got a little hair light. It's a little bit bright still on her hair. Yeah. Close the V flat. Oh, you think that the V flat? I think. Yeah, we can close the V flat. Or actually, a grid would probably help too. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You know what would be good? I'm going to try something. We're going to try something. I'm back here. Don't worry about it, guys. I have not left. I mean, I'm thinking about leaving, but I'm not. Oh, they're over there. The grids. I'm not going to put a grid on there, but I'm going to use the grid holder. Because the grid holder projects out from the light a little bit. That might give us a little bit of a flag. Because what's happening is no matter what they tell you on online reviews or whatever, the flat face of the Pro Photo is actually a really wide spread. People are like, oh, it's not wide. It's like 120 degrees. So what's happening is the edge of the light is actually hitting Casey. So we want to block it a little bit. So I'm just going to put this on there. That'll act kind of like a little bit of, almost like a barn door-ish kind of thing, in theory. Oh, like a snootish kind of thing? Sure. It's something. It's going to do something, or not, but... And I have the Magnum if I want to do that. Oh, there we go. I just got an edge now again. Is that the edge of this? I might have to. Okay, no, so that's not going to work. Actually, you can even see there's like multiple shadows. It's because the thing's hitting, so I can't do that. All right, I tried it. Unsuccessful. That's okay. We're working on it. I was gonna name that after me. That was gonna be a thing. I was gonna be like, Pro Photo, you should make this thing and call it a Daniel. All right, go back to your. Whenever you change something and then you go back, okay, definitely did eat a lot of light though. I'm gonna turn the light down a smidge. Oh yeah, what happened there? What did we change? What did we change?
The edge of the diffuser.
What was not there before? Modeling light. Okay. Nah.
Wait, is it the V?
It's the V flat. Oh, why did that happen, guys? Because Daniel walked back there and moved it, and yeah, okay, there you go. Pay attention. These are all little clues. We call them Easter eggs. Testing you guys to see if you're paying attention. All right, can we just rewind that tape like that didn't happen? All right.
It's live.
There we go. All right, so my snoot thing worked. Pro Photo, you can name that the Daniel. We'll just eliminate that other part. So what happened there, right? We basically snooted it a bit. It got snooty. Should we use the word snooty anymore? Oh, sorry.
Move forward.
She's still got a little hair light going on. You know what, though? I know you're going to hate me for this. I would love for her hair to be warm. How am I going to do that, guys?
What? I'm sorry.
How am I going to make her hair warm?
Warm.
A gel, right?
Wait, do you want to use gels or
What you got?
photo gels?
No, I can't use a Pro Photo gel.
Why not, Dan?
Why can't I use a Pro Photo gel? Because they didn't give me enough money. No, the reason why is because if I put the gel on the light, what's going to happen? Everything will change. I only want her hair to change.
So you just want to put on the diffuser.
I want to put it on the diffuser.
Yep.
That's right, because I'm crazy.
Where do you want to go?
Probably going to have to go fairly dense because it's going to wrap around.
So someone stole my full one.
Okay, well then I'll take this one. So we have to make the stick thing static electricity will
I
work.
got you.
It's like a balloon. Oh, thank you. See how Seth almost threw that and then realized that I do not sports.
Yeah, you don't.
I would not have caught that at all. I don't know, like that or something, you think? do you think, Casey? That's probably right. You're like right there?
Matches.
Yeah. I should have torn the tape first. All right. All right, so we're going to put this on here. It would be nice to have a full sheet, but I think this will work. Why not?
Actually, you know what?
Gotta
Those
be-
walls up there of red and...
Red? What are you, nuts?
These have
Oh,
holes.
hey, ho,
These have
ho.
holes in them from that demo.
Look at that.
This is a 3/4 and this is a.
Oh, let's take a full.
Well, this isn't a full. This
All
is
right,
a
let's
3/4,
take whatever
this
that
is
is.
half.
All right, half. 3/4. Oh, there's a hole in it.
Well, that's from that IG thing I did.
There's a hole in the bottom of the ocean. All right. I could put it up. See? Good thing Casey's here. All right.
You just clip it over the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. At this point, I step away.
Give it up.
We let the pros do it.
You gotta get another hole.
Does this look like a mess? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
But that's all right. Nobody's going to see that.
Behind the scenes.
Go do your thing.
All right. We got a little donut hole there. It's like that reflector. All right. So, I don't want to waste the tape.
There's a mustache on the monster.
A mustache. More like a blindfold. All right. Okay, we'll save the tape for later. You should have lots of tape on you when you're working as a photographer, but I'm on camp. All right, I'm doing it. All right, so this doesn't look that bad. I was a little concerned when I came in here 5 minutes before this thing started, and I was like, what am I doing today? No, that looks great. I think it's going to work perfectly.
It'll look natural.
It's going to look so good.
It'll look so natural.
I'm a natural light photographer. All right, so.
They're asking if you would have changed the color of your sweater so it didn't meld into the vinyl so much.
Would I change? No. Would I change the color of her sweater so it doesn't meld into the vinyl? I don't think it melds into the vinyl at all. However, if you thought so, you could change it. Then I don't think so. Something moved. Probably the camera. Yep. Uh-oh, I already screwed it up by moving the camera. Not supposed to move the camera. That was the whole point of the demo. We have to start over. All right, here we go. Thank God I'm not doing multiple exposures. There we go.
There you go. Who would have thought?
I don't know. I feel like there should be like applause and people cheering when shit like that happens, but they don't even care anymore.
What'd you just say?
Stuff like that.
If you're going to do it over again, you can post it on Rewind. Thus, you're doing it again.
Daniel Norton will never be on Rewind.
Maybe a story about me.
You have to do something worth noting.
That's true. That does not happen very often. All right, so, yes.
Could you use a steady light with a gel and achieve a similar effect?
A constant light, you mean?
Yes,
What do you mean, instead of the flash there?
yes.
I mean, you could, but the problem with using some kind of constant light with the gel is going to be, it's going to be way less powerful. To get 250 at f8 at that distance, it's going to be a lot of light. So yeah, of course you could do it with constant lights. It would just be,
But then
you
you're
need
also
something powerful.
mixing in these lights because these are constant as well. So if you're dropping your shutter, you're starting to mix all of it.
Yeah, well, that's true too. If you are, if you're doing it in a space where you can't turn off all the lights, that's another problem as well. Which we can't turn them on. I often ask them, they're not having it. All right, so that looks pretty decent. We got a gray background. We got Casey. We got our hairs warm.
They're asking what file to get the words in.
Okay, so how do you get the overlay? Let's talk about that quickly. So when you're going to put an overlay in, it could be anything. But if you put in something that's solid, right? Like if I were to take, I'll put a different one in. If I were to take, let's say the original file that they sent me, they as in me, so this is my original file, right? If I made the overlay out of that, what would happen is, I don't know why my corner does that. I'm sure I set it to do it, but I have no idea how. Let's see, I clear this. Bloop. Clear overlay. So if I put like a JPEG in here, it should still work. I've never used a JPEG, but it should work.
Nothing knows capture one.
This is capture one. All right, so there it is. Now what I could do if that's all I had is I could come in and drop my opacity so that I could at least see it, you know? So you could do that in a pinch if you needed to, right? But better if you're gonna use capture one like this is ask them for either a PNG file or a TIFF because they can be saved with the transparent layer. The transparent layer allows for me to, well, be transparent. And I'm all about transparency. All right, clear overlay. So I go back in with my transparent file, which is a TIFF. It could be PNG as well. The reason why I did a TIFF is because that file actually has the picture too. I just turned off that layer and saved it. So if I'm not going to do a Photoshop class because I suck at Photoshop. But anyways, if I can do it, then anybody else can do it. All right, so here we go. Show overlay.
So there's a question about
Yeah.
why you did the gel and the diffuser not use a gold reflector on her hair.
Okay, so there's a question about why would I put a gel on the diffuser versus like using a gold reflector or something. And I guess the answer to that is where would I reflect the light from, right? You need to have light to reflect. If I were to put a gold reflector over here, right? The light's going, as the grid's hitting her, right? The light's gonna go past her, hit the gold reflector, and then come back, right? So what does that mean? Light falls off based on distance. If the light has to pass her, bounce off, and then come back, even if it's 100% reflectance, it's gonna be much less bright, which means I'm not gonna get a real hair light. So that's why I didn't do a gold reflector. If it was like the sun, you know, that's different because inverse square, blah, 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 math. Okay. I mean, what? I mean, you know, because the sun,
Just talk. Because
math. All right, so now we have our basic light in place. What I am going to do is I'm going to get a color balance, right? It's important to make sure we have proper color, especially in advertising and stuff. I use this a lot. You guys see me use this. You basically, you hold it in there. You can also use it to get a histogram if you like histograms.
attaboy.
This is a PhotoVision digital target,
Yeah.
14-inch, available at Adorama for the low price. I don't know how much that costs. I've got about a dozen of these things. Or for this, because let's say if we're shooting something for Record Store Day, like what we're doing, it's likely something for a local record shop. It's probably not that color important. So, I mean, it's important, but it's not as color important, so this is totally fine. If you're doing something where color is super, super, super important with separations, then you want to get your color checker. Ooh. This you can charge for. You take this thing out and you're like, you realize when this is out in the sunlight or any light, it affects it and it wears off. So every time I do a shoot, I got to get a new one. But you're still charging for it. All right, so we can do either. The advantage of this is that not only can we click on one of these to get the right white balance, we can use the file with the entire color checker in it to do separations later. We meaning people that do separations, not me. So you can do it either way. I'm going to do it the simple way. But I just wanted to show you guys this because I have it. I always keep this in my studio for when I need for fashion, stuff like that. But for most stuff, this is totally fine. And this is a little reflector on the back. Look. Okay. All right. So hold that in front of your grill, please. All right. So she's going to hold it in front of her grill. We're going to take a photo. Oops. It does not need to be in focus. So if you're using this to get the histogram, you need to fill the whole frame with the color with the PhotoVision digital target. Because I'm not doing that, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to select the gray. Ooh, nice. You can select any of them, but that's fine. Now, capture one will automatically, because I have it set over here, I have it set. Next capture adjustments. I have it set copy from last for all other, and all other includes white balance. So now, the next photo will be, and by the way, no extra charge. You know, I added a little color down here to the record. That's right. That's right. No extra charge for that. All right, let's see what we get. She's rocking it. She's like, I'm rocking to the record. Do wop wop. All right. All right, boom. All right, so we got Casey back. She's got her warm hair. She's got her record. She's properly exposed. She's properly color corrected. She's still a little bit flat. And nobody wants a flat Casey. So we're going to add one more light because the more light you use, the more you get paid. All right, so I have two strip boxes here. Even though I'm only going to use one, it's built, right? What does that mean? Still charge for it. Good. This is a little baby C-stand. I think I'll use a proper size one. Big boy C-stand. Let's see. All right, this is a oh, I thought you were going to throw it at me. This is a ProPhoto B10. Man, there were two great videos for, you did a video for this too, right? No, one great video for this. It was A1 that we both did videos for. Womp womp. I knew you did a video for one of them. All right.
she does it on IGTV, you did it on YouTube.
Oh, so you did do one. All right, so see, she did do this. You were there for the launch.
We're asking who she is.
That is Vanessa Joy. Woo! All right. I am setting the channel and group. I could use the app to do this, but I'm not going to. All right. So this is the ProPhoto B10, which is a little baby light. 250 watt seconds. I'm gonna use the hair light. I probably don't even need this, but I'm gonna throw a strip on there. This is a 1x3 strip, OCF. Close the back. And we'll see what we got here. Any questions? No? Easy. That was pretty good, right? If you're unsure about your lighting, always ask the model. They know. All right. Good enough. That's a good place to start. All right. We're going to meter it. What do we want this light to read?
4?
What do we want this light to read? 4? All right. Nobody else has got an answer. When nobody else answers, it means that you're right. $11.5. How many stops is that? 3?
You know, it's your demo, right?
It is? No, you don't turn the light. I do usually turn them off, but we don't need to here. The reason why I normally turn them off is because you want to get each of your light, but none of the lights hitting this. But you know what? For you, sir, for you, sir, I will do it. All right, I'm going to turn the other lights off. You're right, I'm slacking. I got ahead of myself. I got excited. I forgot I was doing a demo. Okay. What channel is this on? 7. What, are they all on 7 in here?
Yeah, I had a problem the other day.
Group B. Okay. Okay. That's why they put a cord on here. Let's see. So we're going to turn that bad boy down. That's a lot of light. Do you really want me to do F4? I'm going to do F4 for you. For you, I'll do F4. I wouldn't normally do F4, but for you, F4. All right, so we got F4 coming from the backlight. We're going to just take a shot with just the backlight, because I didn't do that. Because clearly, I'm being chastised here by the audience. All right, here we go. All right, that was pretty good at F4. Well done. All right, so we just have that in. Now it's like she's listening to records at night. She's like, I'm listening to records at night. And let's see. Let's see what happens if we turn this one on. It's at night, but it's warm, right? And then we're going to add the final light, which is our key light. Okay. Now we want to make a judgment. It looked pretty cool, right, at F4 until we started adding the other lights. Now maybe it's not enough. It really depends on what you like. She's got a little bit of highlight here, so it is working. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Thank you. I made it small.
Well, you zoomed in like a
I know, I zoomed in. Sorry. We were just talking about how awesome that was. I think F4 is actually not bad. Did you come in here and set this all up ahead of time and figure out the right exposure and then screw me up?
I've only been stalking you guys.
Yeah, he's this guy. He's messing with me here. Look at this guy. All right, hold on. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. Because now is the point, right? You've reached this point at 5:39, and the client's like, all right, that looks really good. And you're thinking, man, I'm charging them a lot for this. It can't really be done yet. So we've got to adjust some stuff here. So we're gonna make some adjustments, right? First of all, I want a little bit more kicker, I think. Do you have a dado light?
I got a Solix.
Should we throw a light on the background?
Do you really want to?
Yeah, I think we gotta modify this demo.
Mounting, the mount's kind of busted.
Okay. Well, is it gonna look bad?
Do you want me to pull it in?
Yes. Actually, I'd rather an area Fresnel, but it isn't.
You want an area? I got 300.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, just because you asked that question, sir, we're gonna bust out a constant light. Why? Because I went too fast, and Daniel's gotta fill the time. They pay me by the minute.
What do you want to do it from?
I think like,
Oh, you want to do a slash?
yeah, Slash.
You got the shorty?
Yep. All right, I like Slash. He was the guitarist for Guns N' Roses, right? Guns N' Roses. November Rain, you know, all that goodness. All right, so.
Do these small ones just don't need the big power packs like the big studio ones?
This is a constant tungsten.
This is a constant tungsten light. Constant light with a power pack would be an HMI. This just has a bulb in it.
And it's really hot.
It is really hot. It's so hot.
Hey, you remember this light?
All right.
How we ghosted you.
It's like the baby ones from the movies that they
It's actually exactly what it is.
So this is an Arri Fresnel 300. If you want to do Hollywood glamour, this is what you want to use. But we're not doing that. All right, so I'm just gonna put this on the background. Do a little slash. Boom. That's pretty decent, I think. So let's try it.
Shut these off.
Not yet. That looks pretty cool. What happened, guys? What happened? Did you see it, right? So it's there, isn't it? Yeah, remember our exposure, right, as mentioned, is for the room, right? It's to eliminate all the light in the space. It's not there because I'm overexposing it. That's the power of flash. So in order to see that, we're gonna have to drag the shutter. Now, I could do other things to see it, right? I could use more ISO, right? But honestly, we're shooting advertising. We don't go over 100 ISO. We don't do that. I could change my aperture, right? But if I change my aperture, it's going to change my depth of field. It's going to change all things. But in addition to that, both the aperture and the ISO, if I change them, will affect all my flashes as well. If I change my shutter speed, it will only affect the tungsten light. So I'm going to go to, what do you think, Casey, 30th?
Why not?
I'm going to shut off that overhead.
Yep. Seth's going to turn off the overhead lights now because else they'll expose everything.
Just that one at least.
No, I got more.
You want more?
Oh yeah, that's going to totally affect it.
I mean, you want to be a prima donna.
Oh yeah, we want all the lights up. All right, so now, all right, so we're at like a 30th of a second. All right, yeah, a little bit, right? Go a little slower. Let's go to an eighth. It's 2 stops. Oh. Yeah. Oh no, I like it. I like that little triangle at the bottom. It's weird looking. Good, good, good. All right, little burst of light back there. Doesn't really make any sense, but it's there. We don't care. It's like light coming through the window. You have to justify it, however you want to do. That's not bad. And do you like this? She's bouncing her head. She's moving around, right? It's 1/8 of a second. But she should still be sharp because there's really none of this light. Yeah, see how sharp she is. I think Casey's just extra sharp. Even on this camera, she looks sharp. So if you were back here moving around in that light source, you would be blurry because you're shooting at 1/8 of a second. But she's not being hit by that. That's some light coming through the window. It's warm because it's like the end of the day. She's listening to her record. She's chilling out. She's like, I'm listening to my records with some cafe lattes.
You want to put a color on it?
Yeah, let's put a color on it. Let's do half.
Since she was
CTO.
on her head in
Yeah.
30th of a second, why isn't she?
1/8 of a second. Oh, I know,
Why
right?
isn't she blurry?
Whoa, why isn't she blurry? Because at an 1/8 of a second, actually, I'll show you. I will not just tell you, good sir, I will show you.
So I'm moving to this one.
Because I am good like that. She's moving, she's jamming, she's moving, she's jamming. Why isn't she blurry? Because she's not exposed by the constant light, right? Well, except that little thing on top of her head.
There's no light reflecting off of her.
There's no light reflecting off her to expose. That's why she's not
the
blurry.
flash is
The flash is freezing her because of the flash duration. Exactly.
Blurry if you use rear curtain versus
Wouldn't matter. She's not in the constant source. If your subject is not in the constant source, then they're not going to be blurry. perfect. Oh, whoa, whoa, nice. How many stops of light do I need?
You probably lost about 2/3.
All right, so I'm going to add some shutter speed. That's an eighth. Let's just go to a quarter. I'll go full stop. Full stop. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, I probably didn't need that much. Here we go, one more. Ah.
I feel like you need like the slash to go across the whole.
Yeah, me too. The slash is not long enough or something. We need more slash. More slash. There we go. Don't burn your fingers. All right, so we're increasing slash. That, it's still a little bit, I need like another foot.
Another foot?
Yep.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay, well then it's fine. Let me just look. Because I can probably slightly adjust if need be. Yeah, I also have the shadow from
Yeah.
the thingy now, the thingy.
I'll pull it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you gotta spin it, 'cause I got the shadow. See the shadow from the stand? Yep, I still got it there. It's actually the naked light that's throwing the shadow. It's like coming out of the bottom of the, yeah. There we go. Actually, that's kind of cool. It doesn't go across the whole thing, but it's got a cool vibe to it. Oh, there we go. She's rocking it. Yeah. No, not liking it?
Well,
You want the whole thing?
what if I swing it?
Yeah, you have to, or maybe go on the other side.
I think she'll burst maybe.
Burst?
Yeah, like just put it behind her and let it go up.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Are you gonna see this?
Nope, not if it's behind her.
Well, I can't get it any lower.
Yep, I know. I got faith in you. Got to get the light in the right spot, right? We're taking the time, we're getting paid, craft services is coming around, we're hanging out with the art director.
Nah, see what that looks like.
It's in a little bit, but let's just look. Can you turn your shoulders more like this? Yep, perfect. Good. Yeah. Oh,
That's a lot.
it's just bright. Hold on. That was perfect. I just have to adjust my shutter. Okay. Good, good, good. And bring your hand. There we go. So I'm moving her around to cover the light behind her.
Let me open it a little bit.
Yep.
No, I had one job.
I mean, you know, it's fine. This is almost too good. I might have to sell this to Record Store Day.
I like that.
Oh, oh,
Just like a
oh, geez.
clean-
That's just, yeah, that is clean. That's like a bum burst. Right there, good.
Just do it, just do it.
Hand in, right there. Yeah, no, in is more. In more is good. Body this way, and then hand in.
What do you mean, like over here?
Yep, just like that. Yep. Yep, something like that. Yeah. I mean, you can change the position of it. Just it needs to be close to your face.
You're pitched down, huh?
I am pitched down slightly, yes.
Huh.
Because that's the layout. I mean, you know, hey.
I was thinking about like just over her shoulders, yeah?
Yeah, well, the other place you could put it, what I was thinking was if you put it over there, go and slash that way. Then you won't get a reflection from the stand.
Oh, good.
But we'll try this. I like this. I like what we're getting. I'm working it.
So what if you cut out the background light?
Oh yeah, that's true. We can also cut out the background light though. That's going to kill her hair.
Yeah, well, kinda, but then you got the burst.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like it. Well done, Seth. Well, now I kind of still want her to have a hair light though. So now we could add another light for her hair.
Or you could have bounced board then.
Yeah, now we could. Yeah, it's not going to be enough though. 'Cause as-
Oh, you got a grid on it too.
yeah, maybe if we throw another area through this.
Another area, okay.
Well, I mean, or you could turn the Profoto head, I suppose.
Well, I was thinking you could
Just aim it at her.
like put it right through this.
Okay, do it.
Take off the CTO.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no, I want it to be warm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is such a mess.
Yeah, this is very exciting over here. It's pretty cool. We you know what we need is we should have like a
There is an
phone.
overhead. Click
Oh.
click on camera 5.
All right, I'm doing it.
Okay, don't touch it.
Hold on, I got it. I got it.
Don't.
I know how to do it. I swear. All right. So we got a little bit of a mess. What we're gonna do is we like this, right? We're like, oh, this looks good. So we're the art director's like, wow, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. That area light, $600 rental. Sorry, man. But whatever. It looks great, right? So we got our money. We're making it. Now I mean, if we were awesome, we would actually match the circle to the color of the record, but we're not going to do that.
What's the color of the record?
Green, because I don't like
Right
put.
there.
I know, but I don't like putting green behind people. I'm not a big green person.
I'm not a green person.
Yeah.
Isn't your last name Norton?
Yeah. I mean, I am Irish, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, I don't like putting green. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Vanessa? Do you like green?
You want to give it a shot?
Everybody likes.
Yeah, let's go.
So, do you want to put a grid on this so it just only hits
Yes.
the part? Okay, so what do you want to do?
It's not easy being green.
What do you want to do? Like 20 or 30?
Yeah.
Okay, hit enter. Hit enter on my keyboard.
I'm hitting enter. Or was it return? Because I hit return. Was it okay? Okay.
I only have so much IQ points left talking to you. Yeah.
He said hit enter. It said return. I mean, I was assuming enter and return were the same.
How tight you want to do this?
I would say 5 degrees.
You want to do it 30?
5.
5? You want to do this tight?
Well, what is it right now?
It's
Nothing.
bare.
And it's not firing, huh?
It's not on.
Yeah, at 5. Right?
No, it's not on.
No, I know that, but I think 5. What do you guys think? 5? Seth thinks 30. You think 30? Let's go 20 to be the compromise.
Okay, there's a 20 in
Yeah,
here.
whatever the one is in there is fine. The best grid to use is the one that's already in there. I'll turn the modeling light on for a second. I will say now, this is a Profoto D2. You should not be using these grids with this light. So if you do it and you melt your grid, that's on you. But because I love you guys,
So that's your modeling light on.
yep, that's good, but it's hitting her too much in the face. We need more on her hair and less on her face.
So what do you want to do?
I want it probably either tighter grid or, no, let's try it.
Wait, tighter grid?
Yeah, because look, it's all over her face.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I just want to see it. That's not bad. Okay.
I can't back it off.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect. We look good. Here we go. I'm just going to change my focus because I focused on her hair. Nobody wants that. All right, here we go. That should be good. Watch the background.
Actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's good. Now now turn your shoulders. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good right there. She's rocking. She's like, ah, rocking. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop your hand. Yeah, there we go. Good. Yeah. Oh. I don't know. I was just started shooting. I was like,
Wait, just,
oh, with a half cover. All right, hold on. I got excited.
don't.
I'm not doing it. Tell me when.
All right, try it. I don't know. I feel like the color, like in the lower left where her elbow is.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be tricky. We went through this before, guys. Remember?
Yeah.
It's not easy to do because then you got wrap around. Nobody likes a wrap around. Spin your shoulders. Yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. Chin up a little bit. There we go. Your last. Oh. I got the gel in the shot a little bit. Hand in. Good, 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 good. She's rocking it. Oh, too much. Back, right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's adding a little bit. What it's doing is it's making it less. Oh, sorry.
Well, it also makes it less black.
Yeah,
vinyl.
it makes it less perfect, which is kind of nice for this because she's rocking in her apartment in Williamsburg.
So
Oh,
maybe you.
yep. Williamsburg, right? That sounds right.
There's just a dead space on it by her elbow.
Well, oh yeah, but remember this text there.
Is there?
Well, yeah, it's not very heavy, but would the text will probably get changed to white? Oh, over there.
Do you want to recompose?
Oh,
it?
also we have this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to recompose. I think something happened. there.
Actually, Casey, can you just fill in, like change your position so you can fill in on this part of it?
Yeah. The problem is then she's gonna be okay. Yeah. That's good. Then lean back. That's good. Yep. Then hand. Can you just do this? There we go. That's good. I think I gotta get tighter on my lens. This is what I have to do. I'm just gonna get a smidge tighter. I think that's good.
I was going to tell you, this is a boring shot, but I think you did all right, kid.
All right, we're not messing around. Shoulder. Good.
Oh,
There we go.
watch the words on her face. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, let me come up. Okay. I'm coming up
But
to
this
get.
is why you use the overlay.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Shoulder.
This is why you use capture one.
Yeah. We're seeing the gel a smidge. Oh, keep that shoulder up. There we go. Good. Good. Hold, mold. There we go. That's it. No more. There we go.
I would normally do that, but
We're just messing around.
I didn't get a chance to do it.
No, that's okay. No, that's all right. I just wanted to see. Okay, that's pretty good. So actually, in the end, we're a little closer to the original layout because we had, it was actually in her head in the original one. That's pretty good. So again, this is why you're using the overlay. And also when you're doing this kind of project, you're almost certainly gonna have somebody on the computer. Don't be cheap. Get a digital tech. They should be watching it the whole time. You're
Where are
gonna,
you, Tina?
yes.
Tina Eisenberg?
Hire Tina Eisenberg. So yeah, you want to come in, you want to have somebody watching it, making sure, because you're looking, right? But you can't always see everything when you're working fast. the whole point of doing these things, being tethered, doing all this stuff, is to get it right. Like, I could just be like, shoot, 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 and then I see the gel coming out, and I'm like, oh, I'll fix that later. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to be like, okay, look, we covered it, because it wasn't that much effort to get the model to do that, right? And that's why we're shooting tethered. That's why we're set up here. We don't have to add anything. We're basically done, which is good for me, because then I can rest. And I need rest, you know? Questions, thoughts, concerns? What do you guys think? We did all right? What do you think? Good job, Safe. Somehow, lots of gels came out.
We could also gel that strip.
Should we gel that strip, guys?
Do a cool light on the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah. Put a blue gel on there, I guess.
I don't know, you want to go hard dense blue?
Nah.
Like a teal?
Oh, a teal.
Oh, a teal.
A teal.
Oh, a teal.
Oh, thank you. That's why you keep it on there. Actually, I'm a fan of teal. Oh, by the way, I got the. Did I tell you? Well, I probably should know. In the middle of the live stream,
What happened?
I tell you, I got those shoes.
Oh, the ones
Yeah.
that I said we were gonna.
Yeah, they're not very bright. So yeah, I always think of teal as a shoe color for some reason. Teal was very popular for a while. Yeah.
Well, you did live in Miami. It is one of the colors from the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins? Is that a sports team?
Is that a sports ball?
Is that a sport thing?
Don't take the shot.
I'm not taking it. I'm gonna see. There we go.
The shot yet.
Okay, I'm just watching her.
I even had it in my hand.
That looks fantastic. Good, good, good. Here we go.
Is that blue not in there?
It's hitting her, but I don't think it's
It's
enough.
not dense
It's
enough,
not dense enough, yeah. So we got to either drop the exposure.
Actually, you plugged nicely on the,
I mean, yeah, it's adding a little. It's there, Seth.
it's there, it's on the,
It's just like photoshopping on makeup.
Is that so better?
That looks fantastic. All right, here we go. Here she's like, bom, 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 rocking. I'm rocking. I am not going to be able to focus because it's too dark, but let me try.
Do you want to put a model on it?
Nah, yeah. Okay.
Don't put on the D2.
No, no, good.
There you
go.
go.
All right, I just wanted to see if I could. Okay, now we just got to watch
So you
that
gotta
gel.
lean into that light a little
Yeah,
more.
lean into it. Good.
Remember how you covered up that part of this frame
Yep,
again?
yep. But okay. I think though.
No,
Yeah, yeah. You just have to.
Casey, just take a look. You see how that's
Yeah.
all empty on that side? You know how you
Yeah,
filled
yeah.
it in last time?
Yeah. There you go. And then you can bring your head back like it was. You're leaning. She's lean and mean. Good. Let me just look. Old mold. Yeah. Nah, I like the blue.
You like it? Like
Yep.
it's on the record, it's good, but
the record, and
yeah, I guess it's solid.
so
It's
if
there.
she turns her head a little bit, it'll film the.
It's there. Okay, good. Good. All right. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, a couple like that. We got it. Watching that focus.
I play records.
These are records.
Grab that needle.
Should be like. All right, hold on.
Oh, we gotta get some sort of pose going.
Yeah. Good. There we go. Okay, so yeah, is it possible for you to put the needle on the record? Put the needle on the record. Well, it actually doesn't have to be on, I guess. Here we go. When the drum beat goes like this, a lot further in. Yeah, there we go. You're doing it. You're like, I like track 4. I wish they would invent the kind of music that you could just pick the track you wanted. Well, I mean, actually do it with your hand, like you're holding it, like that little girl was. So like actually hold the thing like you're putting it on, and then like you're like about to put it on, then you like look up to me, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm playing our song. Make me a latte. Yeah, like that. A cafe latte.
Audio file monthly. My dad gave me his record player and it's awesome.
This is the Beatles.
Is this what? yeah. Is this Sergeant Pepper?
Yeah, and then you look up and you're like, oh, this is our song. I'll go. I moved. There we go.
Maybe do like a chin down and look up to him, like kind of like
Oh, buy me more records. It's my birthday. Good, good, good. Up, 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 eyes, 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 eyes. Ah, pretty eyes. Good. All right. Nice. That's good. Something like that. All right. So, something like that. That's how it's. I don't know how that happened, but there you go. Okay.
I had clips here the whole time.
You had clips? All right, lights on. Okay, questions, thoughts, concerns. Should we look at the original picture to see if I even came close? Right? So we created something a little bit more dynamic, I think. I think, but with the same vibe. You know, this is for Kids Record Store Day, and that's for the real one. So yeah, what do you guys think? Questions? That makes sense? Pump up the power on the strip light. Sure, why not?
Take
Sure.
requests.
I always take requests. What would happen if the strip light is B? Okay, I'm gonna bring the strip light up a stop. Let's see what that looks like. That's right. It's gonna basically lose saturation. And of course, right now we don't have. Oh, he clipped them on there. Yeah, nice. It works. It's all good, homie. Nice. Good.
I thought you'd stop.
I never stop. That's why I let you on a tripod. I don't have to look through the camera. All right, so looking through the camera will always throw you off. Never look through the camera. All right, good. What changed something? Uh-oh.
I don't know, I just don't know, like
She looks so bitter when you.
Watch. It's either that or the pink hand. You know what I mean? You see the pink hand? It's like two different things.
Do we like the pink hand? I know you don't like pink eye. Pink eye is definitely a bad thing. That's when you share your mascara. All right, so let's do one more without the pink hand. Good. So I can do this. She likes that technique. I don't look through the camera technique. Yeah. So yeah, I agree. The pink hand was a bit much. I think that's pretty good. We do have words going through her eyeball currently. So if what we could do is, your body position is just kind of like slouch. Yeah, like slouch back a little bit, like you're chilling. You know, you had a hard day at work. You know, at the library. I don't know.
Still want me touching this?
Yeah, but okay. So yours, nope. Be less slouched. A little bit less. There you go. You're not slouched at all now. Don't slouch at all, is what I'm saying. All right. Well, you know what? We'll get it close, and then they can always adjust the layout. Yeah, we're going to zoom back a bit.
Does the chair go?
No, you're good. Yeah, come in like. Yeah, there we go. And then just now lean this way. But good. Okay. Oh, actually, that's really good. I can see the gel though, so I'm getting a little crazy. I'm gonna move the camera slightly. There we go. That's perfecto. That's Spanish, by the way, if you knew it. Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah, there we go. She's like, I like records. Huh. It's such a good deal. There we go.
Is this what they call hi-fi?
Definitely not. All right, so this is. All right.
That's not bad.
All right, there you go. That's good.
Dimensional colors.
Yeah, dimensional. We added stuff. We made it cool. All right, guys. Questions, thoughts, concerns? No. Okay. So yeah, this is. I guess the point of this was to kind of show you guys how to work with work from an image. You can actually use this kind of technique on your own too if you're just starting and you're not actually getting jobs yet. Look for an ad or something that's out there. But you can literally, I showed you how to do it, you could actually just literally pull an ad from something or scan it and drop it in and then work around that layout yourself. Or look at a magazine, create some fake layouts yourself. Give you some idea of just like how images should work. Because even if you don't have the layout, if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I want to shoot this stuff and eventually get it in a magazine or whatever, you want to start to learn that rhythm of like how to shoot things with space and how to work with the, you know, giving yourself the negative space and how it would work around your proportions. Yeah, exactly. So, I am back on the 11th of April. It's not up yet though, but 11th of April I'll be back. But be sure to follow me on my channel, Daniel Norton Photographer, where I will go live all the other Thursdays. Why not, right? Thanks, Seth. Last Ex Witness, Vanessa Joy, woo! And Casey is awesome, as always.
April
Yes.
2nd, I'm live.
Oh, next week, what, Tuesday?
So you and me going live. Actually, yeah, we're doing live April 2nd. We're
April
going live, we're not
2nd.
going live.
April 2nd, we're going to do a critique on Instagram. We're copying Vanessa.
So you can submit on Sunday.
Submit on Sunday, and we will get on Instagram. We're gonna stay up really late the night before, so we're grouchy, and then we're gonna have a lot of coffee, and we're gonna critique your images. So that'll be really fun for us. For you, and then right after that, at 5 o'clock that night, 5.
Yeah.
Seth is going to do a demo on fill light, which is awesome. You definitely check it out. It's one of the best demos done on that day by Seth. What? And one of the best ones. Anything else? No? Okay, good. Well, no, I didn't know if there was a question.
You're the worst dismount in demo history. I swear. Just sign up.
Someday I'll. Okay,
Bye.
so thanks, guys. Bye.